It is Tuesday! Yoga on Tuesdays. And the best part is it happens to be kind of like the title says. I don't know if you see it, but it's flow. And we are going with the flow. As you can see, my outfit last week we had yoga on the go, and I was in the parking lot wearing whatsoever. And today I'm wearing my dress shirt, and my yoga usually is in the morning. And today I had no way of doing this anytime earlier. So here we are. And so that's really where we are today, is to define, rather undefine, how things are going. I just wrote this post about um, using how our phrases make a difference, how we phrase things. And one of the things talking about defining is, for example, yoga. I do yoga, right? We ask, what do you do for a living? And our answers usually is a noun, is like, I'm a lawyer, I'm a doctor, I'm a this. But at the end of the day, I'm not asking you what you are or what your title is. I'm asking, what do you do? And so how did we become, or how did we started answering this question by a title versus the actions that we do? So as a lawyer, I would probably better answer the question by saying, I'm helping people with legal cases, which obviously defines you as a lawyer. But the action, isn't that so much more interesting? And so when it comes to yoga, instead of I do yoga, I practice yoga, because this is not something that I'm doing, it's something that I'm practicing. Now, I'm not going to go into what these differences mean, why this, why that. What today's focus really is being in flow, recognizing that we sometimes staying stuck in certain ways of thinking, and maybe in this case in a way of doing. So even though I'm wearing all these funny outfit today for a yoga class, I am wearing yoga pants, but that's about it. So here's my whole outfit, and that is just to demonstrate that flow with it. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon here right now. I've been working all day, conversations, etc., and I haven't had a chance to do this practice with you. So here we are, flowing into this practice. So let's just start by finding a comfortable seated position and start right there to do it differently than you usually do. Well, I'm going to sit here just because I haven't sat like this all day. If you want to lie down, do that. If you want to sit like me or cross-legged, do that. So wherever you find yourself, take a deep breath in, exhale out. Close your eyes if you are comfortable in a place that you can close your eyes and it feels right for you. And continue to breathe in, exhale out as deeply or as shallowly as you want. Again, however it feels right. Not what you think you're supposed to do, but just what feels right. So for me, it's just breathing in and breathing out. And in this moment, I'm checking in with myself, what I've been doing today, where has been my focus. So my focus was in the doing, in my head, thinking, making sense, organizing, planning. Maybe you've been pushing through deadlines or whatever it was for you that consumed some part of your body. Maybe you've been exercising. Maybe you've been walking outside, running in the gym. And so wherever you were, whatever you did, find a moment of stillness in this moment. Notice where there's tightness in your body. See where your body wants to take you today. Maybe you have no clue, just feeling there's something going on, but you cannot pinpoint what that is. And that's okay. Take a deep breath in, slowly exhale out. And as you exhale out, slowly open your eyes as well. I'm just rolling my shoulders now. Maybe you want to join me. First, bring both arms all the way around. Both directions. Remove the blocks if you were sitting on them. And then just come into child's pose. Reach your arms forward. Widen your knees apart. Open them up. Reach with your hands forward and rest your head on the ground. Feel your tailbone reaching to the back. Have your hands reaching forward. Inhale, come on to all fours. Breathe out with your next inhale. Reach your left arm to the sky and bring it behind your right wrists down. See if you can keep those hips parallel. Rest the shoulders down on the ground, your head as well. Inhale, reach that left arm up, place it down, switch sides, lift your right arm up, breathe in, place it behind your left wrist, bring the shoulders and your head to the ground. Feel that right shoulder just resting, relaxing. Inhale your right arm up, place it down, and then do it again on the other side. Inhale your left arm up, reach it behind your right wrist, bring your head and shoulder down to the ground, and this time bring that right arm behind your back. So you're opening up the right chest. Bring that right hand down. Inhale that left arm up. Place it back down. Exhale out. Bring that left hand down. Reach with an inhale the right arm down. And bring your hips to your heels. And just sit there. Spread those toes open. I'll transfer this. And I felt a little cold earlier, so I'm like, oh yeah, now is a good time to do some yoga. Come back to all fours. Tuck your back toes in, come onto plank, and then push those hips up and over. So into downward facing dog. Feel those heels reaching, the calves relaxing, so no cramping up. Maybe you need to move the back of your legs, like bending left knee, right knee, so your heels come off. We sometimes call it bicycling your leg. And then walk your hands towards your feet. Let your head hang low. Even swing left and right. Bend your knees more so you can swing more. This is really just to loosen up our hips, our back. If this hurts, obviously bend your knees more. You can also bring your arms further up so you have less pressure on your lower back, upper back. That feels okay. You can be all the way down. Come to stillness. Let your head hang and then bring your hips slowly down, bend your knees and roll up from your tailbone, one vertebrae after the other, till you're standing up tall. Just stand there for a moment. Sorry. I was like, what is going on? Can't you be prepared for this? But as you're standing, I was just prepping this. Feel that body. Inhale those arms up, reach up, up, up. Really feel an elongation of your body. You can even reach left arm, right arm up. Feel maybe a cracking, like my back is cracking a little bit. So it's like reaching up. And then with a flat back, you're reaching forward. You're not coming down. You just feel a nice stretch on the back of the legs, and you're reaching up all the way down. And then inhale, look forward. Exhale, bring your arms into plank pose. Push back into downward facing dog. Bring your hands back to your feet. Slowly bend your knees and roll up one vertebrae after the other till you're standing. And then again, inhale your arms up. Reach your arms forward into a flat back. Just stay right there. And then with your slight bend, bring your hands all the way down to the ground. Move your hands forward into a plank. Push into downward facing dog. Feel those heels reaching down. You can move both legs. Again, bend and straighten each leg. Switch up. Walk your hands back to your feet. Let your head hang, bend your knees slightly, slowly roll up into standing position. Keep breathing. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, flat back forward. So you're really reaching in that 9-degree angle, and then bend your knees slightly. Bring your hands down to the ground. Move forward into plank pose. Breathe in. Exhale out. Push into downward facing dog. Feel those back heels down, those back knees pushing backwards. Inhale that right leg up, bend it, open the hips by reaching that foot over that left leg. Bring that right leg forward to your right hand. Straighten that front knee. Keep breathing. Bend that front knee again. Inhale, push up all the way up to high lunge. So the back heel is off the ground. Slowly bring that back heel down. You can open it into a 45-degree angle. Have that front knee bent, arms up, and open into warrior two. That means the front arm is over, the right arm is over the right knee, front. Keep breathing. Bring both hands down to the ground. Bring that right leg up to the sky. Bend it. Reach that leg, that foot over, left leg, and bring that knee forward towards pigeon pose. Feels good. Reach with your chest up. Feel the opening of your hips. Feel that back leg reaching backwards. Keep breathing here. If you have a block nearby, you can bring one in front of you to rest your head, unless you have no problem reaching the ground. So you can be different angles. Keep breathing, opening those hips. Really breathe into that right hip. Tuck that back toe under. Lift that left hip up. Push up all the way. Bring that right leg up to the sky. Place it down into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Hang there for a moment. Bend your knees so slightly and roll up one vertebrae after the other till you come into standing. Take a breather. Notice the difference between left and right. Now inhale your arms up. Again, reaching forward in a flat back. So you're really reaching with your chest forward, arms forward. Keep breathing. Slowly bring your arms down. Bend your knees slightly. Walk your hands forward into plank pose. Push into downward facing dog. Lift that left leg up. Bend it. Reach that foot over that right leg while you're still pushing down that right heel. Bring that left leg forward. Keep breathing. With your next exhale, you come all the way up into a high lunge so the back heel is still off the ground, arms up. And then slowly open that back leg, place it in a 45-degree angle, meaning you push that heel backwards down. Bend that front knee, have these arms open, and open into a warrior two. This time the left arm forward. Keep breathing. Check your back, heel, and arm. Breathe. Bring both arms in front of you. Bend that front knee. Bring that left leg up to the sky. Bend it over. Reach that heel and foot over to the right side. Bring that left knee forwards to your left wrist. Into pigeon pose. Keep breathing, feeling that hip really pulling down. Get a block. Use one on the other side. Rest your head there. So you can really focus and surrender your upper body and focus on that hip opening. You can adjust it by pulling that right leg back, so you're really creating more of a stretch. You can play around with the block, high, low, wherever you feel more rested. So the flexibility we bring is that we're focusing on one particular place where we want to really deepen the stretch, and some other places where we want to relax. So there's the flow and the relaxation happening at the same time. Movement and stillness. Keep breathing. Bring your hands in front of you. Place them down on the ground. Tuck that back toe under. Lift the right hip up, all the way up. Reach that left leg up to the sky. Again, bend that knee. Reach that foot over to the right side. Place that back leg down into downward facing dog. Stretch and lengthen. Feel the lengthening of your heel down, your hips back. And then bend your knees down to the ground into child's pose. Reach the upper body, forward the arms. And just rest here. And slowly bring your hands back towards your knees. You can tuck your toes under if you like, just to give them a little stretch. Open them up a little bit. And untuck those toes if they were tucked. Come onto your knees. So you're just straight up above your knees. Bring your arms up and around. Place them upwards. So you're opening your chest. And then just look up. And you might feel a slight back bend. If you're comfortable and you want to tuck those toes back under, reaching for the back of the heels, you can. I am not that flexible anymore, so I just stay here. I'll bring my arms back up here, rest, and still feel that back bend. Slowly come on up. If you're all the way down, bring one arm up underneath your lower back. Bring the other one up. Come to center. And then one thing I haven't done in a while, I really used to love this one very much. It's a balancing pose. Just gonna adjust my sleeve so you can see better. I'm just gonna take you closer. And it's crow pose. So first, we're gonna just open our hips, having them fall apart. Bring your hands in front of your hearts by pressing those knees outwards. So it's kind of like an extension of pigeon pose, right? Keep breathing, feel the chest opening. And then place those hands right in front of you. I don't know, haven't done it in a while, so let's see if it works out. So our goal is to bring our weight onto your upper arms. So the weight, you're gonna bend your arms and you're gonna bring your thighs onto here. And then that's where you start. You're just bringing your upper body forward onto your upper bodies, and then you lift off one foot, lift up the other foot. See how it goes. And one thing I'm noticing, really need to engage that core. So, let's see if I can get a bigger angle for you. Go. Bum, bum, bum. So, boop, boop, boop. You have to go further away. Anyway, so we're gonna, as you said, we're gonna start by opening our hips like this. Place your hands wide, and then bring your weight over. See how many you can. Keep breathing. And then switch around. Lift up the left leg, right leg. All right, I'm gonna keep practicing this one. Maybe you got it, so I don't. But you get the idea. The idea is to stay connected in the core and being able to stay on our arms. So no problem if you don't get it. Don't get frustrated. It will just take some practice. And as I said, I haven't done it in many years. So I'm already happy that I even gotten slightly off the ground. I used to be able to just stay there. So maybe you're that one person. The older we get, or sometimes even the wrist can become a little heavy, more challenging. Let me see if I can do it. I don't think this will work better, but it's going to be even harder. Anyway, just something to try out and to feel somewhat. Obviously, this can also then go into other places. You can just come into plank pose. Bring that left knee to the front. Bring it back. Right knee to the elbow. So these are like some other ways we can strengthen that. So anyway, that was the balancing pose for today. As we're slowly getting to the end already, plop yourself onto your sit bones. Hold on to the back of your knees and then slowly roll down onto your back. And just feel those hips being back on the ground. Trying, not working. And so as you're lying down, you can bring a block underneath those hips. So if you have issues in your lower back, feeling tight or some sort, putting a block underneath and resting your hips can be very beneficial. You take it out, see how it feels being back on the ground. You can then bring your left leg over your right knee, place it, and then bring it all the way over to the right side. Open your arms into a T and look the other way. So you can feel a nice stretch in your hips on the outer hips. Keep breathing. Come back to center. Switch legs. Just bring it up over to the right, left side. Look to the right. Open your arms into a T. And feel that stretch in your hips. Keep breathing. Come back to center. Straighten that left leg. Bring that left knee into your chest. And then just bring that right knee over to the left side. Open those arms. Keep breathing. Come back to center. You can even bring that right leg up. Stretch. Bend. Bring the hand on the outside. Keep breathing. Place it back down on the ground. Switch sides. Bring the left leg closer to you. Straighten that right leg. Keep breathing. Bring that left leg all the way over to the right side. Open your arms to a T and look over the opposite direction as your knee. Breathe in and expand. Come back to center. Bring that knee into your chest. Open it. Hold on to the outside of the foot. And then straighten if you want. Bend it. Bring it all the way down. Bend both knees. You can open your hips to the side. See how it feels. You can use 2 blocks to support that. And then grab a blanket. Bring your legs mat width apart, arms away from your upper body. Deepen your breath. Inhale, exhale. Feel your body supported by the ground. Deepen your breath. Bring movement into your arms and your fingers and your feet and your toes. And give yourself a nice stretch. Reach with your arms up, your legs. And bring yourself to any side. Bend your knees and turn over to any side that feels right for you. Just take a moment. And with your eyes closed and an exhale, you slowly push yourself up into a seated position. And then check in with your body. With each breath, where do you feel tightness? Where did it open up? Is there something missing? Whatever it is, bring your hands in front of your hearts. Thank yourself for today's practice, for showing up, for taking care of your body, even if it's just for a brief moment. Integrate it into your day. I bow to you. Namaste. And thank you so much for attending to this practice with me, and hope to see you next time.